Hello, Year 2. Today, we're going to write about our achievements. Before we do that, we're going to have a look at the text map about Mary Seacole and see what she got up to. So, her achievements. In 1854, Mary was hopeful that she would be allowed to care for the soldiers fighting in the Crimean War. Mary travelled to the War Office in London, but she was turned away because she was black. Mary wanted to help so much that she paid for her own ticket. Mary opened the British Hotel in Balaclava, 2 miles from where the fighting was taking place. None of that is really very helpful for me as an ice cream maker. So I've got to think about what it is that she did. I like the bit at the bottom about her opening the British Hotel because we said yesterday that I opened a factory in England. So I'm going to think about that. Also going to think about what I really was hopeful for. So I was hopeful. I think I was hopeful that I would be able to come up with lots of ideas for new flavours. I think we'll start with that one because I like the word hopeful and it uses my suffix, so my achievements. Mrs. Gabella was, can I fit that in? Should we try? Ooh, no. Oh, just hopeful that she would be able to make. I'm going to use the word numerous instead of many. It means the same thing, but it's a good word. To make numerous flavours of ice cream. And that people all over the world would eat her ice cream. I find it really difficult to write without your help. I'm thinking about when I'm at school and how you all call out answers to help me with my work. And I'm standing here having to think of my own answers. And I realise it's not quite that easy. So maybe you could ask people around you to help you with your work. Because I think one person trying to do it all on their own, it's quite difficult. And we don't work like that normally. So maybe you could ask if there are grown-ups or big brothers or sisters, or maybe even little brothers or sisters who've got ideas about what you could do and how to make your work. So when you got famous, what were you hopeful would happen? And see if you can start your sentence with the whatever your name is, was hopeful. What were you hopeful for? So I'm going to underline that because that's what I would like you to use in your sentence. So you can start your sentence. Please don't use my name, use your name, but see if you can start a sentence that way. So Mrs. Gabella was hopeful that she would be able to make numerous flavours of ice cream and that people all over the world would eat her ice cream. Let's have a look. So what I'm going to do that one at the bottom of that. She opened, I'm going to have the largest ice cream factory in the world. She opened the largest ice cream factory in the world. Just, I'm going to cheat and use Mary Seacole to help me, 2 miles from where she lived. Your turn. So think about what it is that you achieved. I'm trying really hard not to give you any clues about what it is I've achieved, because that's going to be in the way I'm going to be remembered, and that's the next bit. So at the moment, it's sort of my background information. This is what I did, this is where I lived, and this is what I achieved. So I was hopeful that I would be able, Mrs. Gabella was hopeful that she would be able to make numerous flavours of ice cream and that people all over the world would eat her ice cream. She opened the largest ice cream factory in the world just 2 miles from where she lived. I've just looked at that and I've just heard it in my head, and I've realised that I've written all over the world and in the world. So I've got the world twice. So I'm going to change that. So I'm going to change the second one. She opened the largest ice cream factory. I'm going to, instead of in the world, I'm going to write on the planet. And then I haven't repeated myself. I think I like that better. Mrs. Gabella was hopeful that she would be able to make numerous flavours of ice cream and that people all over the world would eat her ice cream. She opened the largest ice cream factory on the planet just 2 miles from where she lived. Your turn. Have fun with it. I hope you're really enjoying this piece of writing, and I will see you next time for the very end of our text map. Bye, Year 2.